Alright, Wi-Fi now.
We're live.
It's been a week.
A long week.
Exactly.
It's been so much time.
And do we have like a week's worth of material? Of course not.
Of course not. When people say they're gonna do shit during break, you know they're not gonna do shit.
Well, I mean, we have classes, you know.
Yeah, but we
We
survived.
have math classes, you know. And we have like midterms.
midterms.
Yeah. The killer, the ultimate time killer is midterms, you guys.
Well, Valentine's Day is coming up and midterms.
Week. Yeah, thanks to all of the deans out there who chose to give the midterm on Valentine's Day.
Good planning.
Yeah, great planning.
Like,
Saving us a lot of stuff.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's great.
Although it's still up, like to everyone that I don't know. If they say hi or smile to me on Wednesday, I'm buying them drinks, dude. Like boba or jamba juice. Like you don't even have to say anything. You just smile at me as I'm passing by. Like I got you.
I can't go that low. My pride won't
Yeah.
allow me.
And there's gonna be events like at school as well.
Oh yeah.
Although maybe most events are designed for couples.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no doubt that it's gonna be designed for couples.
Maybe or maybe not, dude. Maybe not. Because you know, people want to be PC these days. What about the kids in open relationships?
Sounds rough. Like, if you in an open relationship, do you spend time with all of them at once or one at a time?
Both. Come on, we already know about this. It's both.
Yeah.
We've seen people.
Yeah. The three hearts?
No, dude. Like the people in our class.
Which one?
Before.
Oh,
Last quarter.
I remember now.
Yeah, they were in a quote unquote open. And everyone knew about it and everyone was cool about it. And there was like an instance where they hanged out with everyone. And then I guess they were happy, which is what really matters. You just be happy about it.
I think the moral of the story is if you want to have multiple, you can't hide it.
There's no
such thing as hiding.
Like all secrets are bound to be found out.
Yeah, like the harder you try to hide it, the more likely you're gonna get found out, and it's gonna be bad. But if they know each other and they're okay with it, then you're golden.
As long as everyone is okay with it.
Usually for open relationship, I feel like it's one girl around like multiple guys.
Nah, dude. I don't want to talk about this because I'm gonna go in deep.
Too deep.
Yeah.
But my analysis on that is guys are thirsty.
No, I disagree.
Like if you're drinking from one water fountain, it's like it's bound to go dry eventually.
That depends. But anyway, does that really correlate the topic?
Oh yeah. Today's topic is how to be happy on your own.
Especially like to these like recent events and upcoming events.
The fall of humanity.
Which is the legendary, the fabled 14th of February.
The one day,
which is not on my calendar.
One day, half of the population cries out in agony.
Well, probably less than half.
Yeah. Like there's a small percentage who would probably like cry or beg on their knees to get a date.
Yeah, but okay, like when you say populace, like do you mean like only the people like within a certain age group, or like everyone? Because you know some people are too young for this shit, and some people are too old for this shit.
Okay.
And some people they're not single, so everything works out.
I guess.
Yeah.
But we gotta talk about how to be happy on your own.
Exactly.
Okay.
First of all, be me.
Okay, what he means by that is be confident in yourself. Like, don't try to like wish death upon others because they're taken or like have chicks.
Just because you're single, that doesn't give you the right to hate on people, you know?
But that gives you the opportunity
To break people,
to show up, to show these to other
to
people,
show the other people that
what they're missing.
you're fine, like being single and stuff.
Exactly, like the better you make your life, the more likely people want to join.
What are the advantages of being single?
You don't have to worry about splitting checks. You don't have
No,
to.
not those types of advantages.
Oh,
like on an emotional and psychological standpoint,
okay,
and physical as well.
Okay, emotional wise, you don't have to depend your happiness on like another person. Like you should never like rely on happiness on other people, because then you're giving them the keys to your life at that point, and it's their choice whether to lock you out from it or give it to you,
or throw the key away.
Exactly, break your heart so you can't get up anymore. So that's why you don't give.
What else do the advantages of being single apart from being rich? Because you don't have to spend anything on anyone.
Get more you time. That means it's like.
I mean, that's the only time you have.
Yeah, that's the only time.
It's always a me time.
Yeah. Friends.
More time to
friends. To friends.
Okay, I can see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
Yeah, because you know how like when people start dating, they just like stop hanging out with their friends.
Oh yeah,
that's like those assholes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was one of them. Like,
dude,
I'm so sorry. Like, I'm sorry to my bros that came before.
You're a host before bros. Then.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, continue.
Anyways,
what else, dude?
Get more times with the bros. You don't have to like worry about what you say.
Less stress.
Less stress. Like,
I mean, in general.
Yeah, like when you're in a relationship, you like have
it's
to. It's
stressful.
It's super stressful.
Sometimes it's good stress,
but
most of the time, eventually, it's gonna be toxic.
Exactly. Like,
I guess.
I feel like the best part of a relationship is like when it's starting off, but when it gets to like the peak, downhill from there. Unless you know.
I mean, it's called peak for a reason.
Yeah. Right? Unless you know what you're doing,
it's max.
Yeah. Like if you know what you're doing, you can raise it back up, but most people don't.
You can rise the peak. You can change the peak into another. I can't even talk. I'm not even qualified to talk about this because I'm not in a relationship, and my relationship wasn't toxic. It was a peaceful breakup, and everything is working well for her and for me as well. We both became awesome afterwards.
I can't say anything about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like after like how I handled the breakup, for me it was like the worst thing ever in my life.
Yeah, dude. It would have been amazing if you met me at that time.
Really?
I could have helped you, dude.
My boy, like everyone was trying to help me, like.
But they weren't helping, right?
They weren't helping.
I knew it, because they always tell you the cliche thing.
Cliche, like there's like, more.
Oh, you're gonna find someone better.
There's so many fish in the sea, like that kind of the overplayed cliches.
Yeah, what everyone says.
Exactly, but the thing is, like, you have to take the other person's standpoint in consideration. Like, you were once in that position, and you thought that words would help you, but it doesn't.
What do you mean?
Like, you have to understand.
Like put your like I guess like wear your ex's shoes and see from her standpoint.
No,
or the people giving advice.
Giving advice, like like they're giving advice post, not during. Like because when you have a heartbreak and someone tells you like there's other fish in the sea, you're probably gonna say like, she wasn't just some fish.
Oh, because you're still like, it's still fresh. You want to defend her.
Yeah.
And you don't want them to disrespect her.
Exactly. Like you're clinging on to the.
That's understandable, actually.
Yeah, you're clinging on to something.
So what else, dude? Advantages of being single as fuck. Apart from those.
You won't have to get your heart broken eventually.
No, but you know, people like they get into this thing called love. And they fall in love with people, and people don't like them back.
Yeah.
And they think it's the end of the world.
Oh yeah, unrequited love, like
one-sided.
The thing about one-sided love is that you have to realize that that they're not perfect. Like the golden side. We tend
The good side.
yeah, the good sides. We failed to get a closer look and close the distance.
Or a further. Take a step back, you see more.
You see more, yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, take a close look and far back.
Yeah, dude.
Understand?
You have a wider like point of view.
Yeah. Look further and closer and backwards. And
Don't be inside the painting, dude. Remember, a painting cannot see itself.
Be the spectator.
Yeah. Like you never like. It's also it's to see art and to not damage the art. Like the lines and the galleries or museums where that you shouldn't cross when viewing art.
Yeah.
That's to protect them and so that you have a better view of it. I think. I mean, in theory.
In theory.
That's how it should be.
What else? Like
advantages.
Okay.
So let's talk about disadvantages, dude.
Disadvantage.
Like no emotional support, whatever the thing is.
No. You shouldn't be relying on another person for support, but it's like
Yeah, but it's always good to know. Like it's reassuring to know that there's someone out there.
Yeah, it's a confidence booster that It's a confidence booster.
Like you don't just rely, dude, but it's nice to know that there's like someone out there is gonna have your back.
Exactly.
When shit hits the fan.
Exactly. But okay, I want to.
Although I never know how that feels.
Okay, I want to to bring into perspective.
Let's see what else.
On things like
disadvantages
of
being single.
No. You know how when you're going somewhere and you see a really cute girl or something like that, and you instantly like them or something like that.
The love at first sight.
Yeah, but the people forget there's another side to that. Other people are doing the same thing to you.
Oh, the other side, like
exactly.
Like, oh, dude, it's like some people out there, like I was probably their first love, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like people forget that side. Like they only focus on oh, it's gone, lost opportunity. But what we fail to see is the opportunity that lies right in front of us. That's what gets a lot of people messed up.
I still don't think that there's people out there who view me as that, though.
My boy.
Like, I'm not confident enough for that shit.
Clyde, dude. Like, we were in the bookstore, just today, and, a cute girl called you sweet.
That's because I was being nice, dude.
Of course.
Well, not being nice. Like, I just told her facts.
Facts.
Yeah.
Genuine. That's another thing people need to be, is genuine with their voice, not being fake. I'm trying to please or doing something out of character.
Although it still kind of weirds me out how like that girl.
Yeah.
Like she just walked in and then because we were talking about Christ and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you guys already know. And then she started opening up the topics like, oh, sorry, I'm a little bit short.
Yeah,
oh, I understand now. Because maybe what's his name, James? Like the sign.
Yeah.
Was too. It was too tall for her.
Yeah.
Because maybe he was reaching out something on top.
Yeah.
And also, on average, our heights were,
Yeah, relatively high.
We were tall Asian kids.
The rare few.
Mm-hmm.
The blessed few.
Well, I'm not. Sometimes I don't feel like being tall is playing to my advantage, dude.
Yeah.
You ever tried to stand up and hit your head into something?
Ooh, all the time.
I just laugh at that point.
Exactly. Anyways, back to the topic, which is being independent.
Being happy.
Yeah.
Happily single.
Happily single. That's really important.
I don't know, dude. I think the only advantages for me is that I got cash to spend for myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
I feel for me, it's the prime time to work on yourself.
Self-improvement.
To become gold. And
to be awesome.
To be super totally awesome. Everyone else sees it and it's damn, what's this guy doing? It's he must be taken.
Nah, no one ever assumes that, dude. That for dudes.
For dudes.
That never happens.
Oh yeah, for dudes
it's like you're either you're taken or you're single as fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah. And most dudes, like if they're taken, they're always with their girls. They don't spend time with other people. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like I remember there's like a saying like more guys who have like girlfriends or something like that are more easily able to get a girl because they're more confident. But if you're single, it's like
What?
it's like okay,
What?
it's okay. Hear me out. Like when you're not single, or I mean,
Oh,
when
right. We're in your committed relationship. Continue.
you're more,
I get your point.
yeah, you're more likely, more able to get into another relationship because
But why?
you're more confident. You're more like
Oh, you think you're slaying?
yeah, you're slaying. But when you're single, that aspect is not there. That's why it's hard.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I feel. I don't know. I kind of understand the concept. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But that doesn't pertain to how to be happy. To be happy is like,
You know,
like don't pay attention to other people. It's like you live your life.
relationships doesn't mean happiness, dude.
Okay.
Just follow your own true happiness.
Happiness.
Like read The Alchemist by Coelho. Great book.
It's a great book. Like you can't rely. Happiness doesn't rely. You can't rely on something to become happy. You have to be like happy itself.
Self-sufficient.
Yeah, self-sufficient. You can't. You have to rely on your guts and stuff, and do what you love rather than what everyone else loves and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but sometimes fake happiness also works.
Oh yeah, fake love,
Like
or
fake it till you make it.
Is that?
Don't care.
Never mind. I thought it was Jennifer
Sure.
in company. But anyways, more on happiness. Happy single. Do what you love, man. Do what you love.
Not even that. You just love yourself.
Oh yeah, I've read a book called "Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It."
Because it does.
It does. It does.
What do you mean?
Okay, but the thing is, like, to be like your life will start changing the moment you start to tell yourself and believe yourself when you say, "I love myself."
Self-love and selfishness, though. Fine.
There's a fine line. Is like I'm accepting myself, but how would you describe the opposite, the breaking point of self-love?
Self-hate. When you loathe yourself. When you don't even want to be yourself.
Yeah, that's
A lot of people are like that, though.
Yeah.
Which is why they create another persona.
Yeah, this is why when you self-hate, people can tell that, and they're like you won't be liked
Unless you're good at acting.
unless you're good at acting.
Like if you deserve the Oscars and shit.
Okay. But if you love yourself, you tend to like get more relationships.
Also, dude, like people hate themselves because they focus on the negative things about themselves.
Exactly. Like
And like, you know how like when people say like, "Oh, I hate myself because I'm too lazy."
Mhm.
That's because you've never like even tried to improve yourself.
exactly. Like
I hate myself because I'm terrible at math. That's because you're not studying properly. You know?
like people are like quick to jump to the conclusion like it was not meant to be, or like I don't have the skill sets for this, or like I'm not built for this. But in reality,
And also sometimes people just don't give up.
those are the true winners.
No, dude.
What?
You know, some people just keep on trying and trying
Yeah.
until they break themselves.
Okay. In that situation, you need to stop what you're doing, reflect on what's going on, because like doing something and learn it. Okay, doing something recklessly is not important, or it's not doing something without thought is not
You ever
good.
had that feeling, Calvin,
What feeling?
where you thought you did everything right, but it still didn't work out at the end?
Sometimes, but I realized that if I reflected more on what went wrong,
Even after reflecting, dude, and it still didn't work out.
if I truly believed in its cause,
Like you think and you believe that you did everything right,
Mhm.
and it still didn't work out.
then
And
I,
you actually did everything right, and it still didn't work out.
then I'd probably like think about
Like on which part of like yourself or life in general would you rely on?
if things didn't work out the way I wanted to, like if I didn't, if I tried my best and everything and reflected on
And you
everything,
did everything right, but it still didn't work out at the end of the day.
I guess I would take a break. But if I truly believed in what it stood for and if it really connected to me, and I'd try again later. But maybe it wasn't meant for now. Maybe it's meant for later.
Mm.
Because like the moment you give up on something, it's over. You know?
Or you could take a different path.
Yeah, you can take a different path.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's never.
Maybe you're taking the wrong way.
Yeah, there's not one set of doing a certain thing. Like
Mhm.
there's multiple ways to tackle a singular problem. Like
So like I don't know. So you just be happy.
be happy. If you can't be happy for the sake of being happy, you can find a different way.
Yeah. You just be happy with yourself.
There's just different
Or
paths.
you could be happy with someone else.
Yeah, but our topic today is on your own self reflection.
Dude, if there's already so much like shit like happening like in my life,
Mhm.
and then like there's like and then you get into a relationship,
Yeah.
and you still have to deal with additional problems
From
from them,
yeah.
because like we're like I guess like gender roles,
Yeah.
we're meant to be there to help them deal with their shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Although sometimes it's good, it's a good break.
It's a good break.
Mhm.
It's definitely a good break, but you can't rely on it 24. You gotta be strong.
I mean, not everyone can be strong. Even I am weak.
We are weak.
We are weak, dude. We are
Okay.
weak people.
All right, Clyde. I think this is. I guess we're wrapping it up. Hey, man.
Hello.
Want to join us?
Yeah, we're closing the campus now.
Mhm.
All right.
All right, we're just gonna pack up.
All right. Well, that ends today's section. We'll get to you on tomorrow on more pressing matters.